Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Don and welcome back to vrgamerdude. So today on the channel we're going to be taking a quick look at a cool multi-battery charger that BOBO sent me, and I can't thank them enough for sending this out to the studio. It's solving a huge issue. You know, ever since I got my S3 Pro head strap last month, I've loved it, but one thing I've noticed is that the included B100 battery seems to drain pretty quickly. So can this solve that problem? Well, I want to know, but before we find out, I do want to thank our newest monthly sponsor here on the channel, VRrock. So let's face it, if you wear glasses and love playing with the latest VR and XR tech, then eventually you're gonna want to get a good set of prescription lens inserts, and this is where our good friends at VRrock have you covered. Featuring lenses for just about every headset out there, VRrock is a one-stop shopping destination for pretty much all of your prescription insert needs. With frames that are made of high-quality plastics and lenses that are crystal clear and lightweight, the VRrock lenses are ones that you won't even notice are there. And with their magnetic quick-release system, these lenses keep your headset ready to share with friends and family at a moment's notice. So, if you're like me and you can't use your VR headsets or XR glasses without prescription lens inserts, then I highly recommend giving VRrock a look. I use these on all of my headsets and I love them, and I think that you will too. So if you want or need a set, head to the link in this video's description, and don't forget you can also use code vrgamerdude for an additional 10% off your order. Thanks, and now on to today's video. So with any product, first impressions matter, and I have to say the BOBO VR BD3 battery dock looks great. It has a sleek and compact design with a minimalistic aesthetic that fits seamlessly into pretty much any setup. But it's not just all about looks. This dock is also built to ensure that you always have a charged battery at the ready for those long VR play sessions, and this it does very well. The BD3 can charge up to 3 B100 batteries simultaneously, so no more waiting around for a single battery to charge. And this is great since these B100 batteries do tend to drain quite quickly. The ability to quick charge multiple batteries at once makes this charging dock a must-have for anyone using the new BOBO B3 Pro head strap. One nice feature of this dock is a small display that shows the charging status and even the input wattage or whether or not the batteries are currently in fast charge mode. After doing some testing, I can say that the BD3 charging dock performs pretty much as advertised. On BOBO's site, they claim that each battery interface can provide independent 30-watt fast charging power, and this allows for up to an 80% capacity to be charged in just 1 hour. And for the most part, I found that to be true, depending on the input source. One thing to note is that the speed of the dock's charging is heavily dependent on the output of the power source you're plugging into. I noticed when plugging into a low wattage cheap USB wall charger, it almost doubled or even tripled the amount of time it took to charge the batteries, and I never really saw any of them reach full capacity. Once I plugged the BD3 into my spare 30-watt charging brick, however, I finally got the advertised fast charging and my batteries were now able to reach full capacity. Honestly, for the price of this dock, it kinda has me scratching my head as to why BOBO didn't just include a decent 30-watt power brick to alleviate this issue. But just like most manufacturers these days, the brick is sadly missing from the package when you buy this, and you'll need to provide your own, which means if you don't have an extra fast charging brick laying around, you're gonna need to buy one, which will add some expense to this. Either way, I have to say it has been great having multiple batteries ready to go, and this has significantly extended my playtime in VR. No more interruptions now. Once my single battery is drained, I can just swap it out for a fresh one and keep playing all day. Okay, so if you're like me and you use the S3 Pro head strap, then getting one of these is a no-brainer. I mean, this thing is definitely something I'm going to recommend because it's solving a huge issue. So if you're interested in learning more about this or grabbing one for yourself, be sure to head to the link in this video's description. But for me, that's going to do it. I thank you so much for watching, and if this was your first time coming by the channel and you liked what you saw here today, then you know what to do. Do me a favor and hit that like, and then click subscribe if you really liked it, and ring that bell so you get notified the next time I do something cool in virtual or mixed reality. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. This is Don, signing off.